Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today is our Junk Friday and I'm not sure what I have in here because it seems like I haven't done this for a while, but I'm trying to put junk mail that I'm getting now in the mail and put it in here in case we need it, because I don't know where else to put it. So let me go here to get our little book that we've got going, our little folio. Oh, and hold on a second. Let me get my pencils. I'm sorry. These were from Kathy. Oh, my little, I put this paper or this little Dollar Tree placemat on here so I could keep kind of in this area, and I could tape it and it would stay down. But I bought this because I'm going to try to make stencils out of this thin plastic. I saw someone do that online and on YouTube, and they were able to cut the stencil, but I don't know on my Cricut if it's strong enough. I know I need probably a different little knife. It's what they call extra. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, I don't have one. So, but Kathy had bought these and she said you could paint your little people their dresses. So I think that's what I'm gonna do first off, because I think I'm gonna do one in a purplish. See how this, where's my, oh, I don't have that with me. My little chart, I was going to test it. Okay, there's got to be something I can test. I could use my granddaughter when she was probably 3 at Easter. I just want to make sure it's not, I could go a little bit lighter maybe. Table rolls that way. It's not that much lighter, but I think it might be a little better. So let's try that. Since we have so much purple in here, I'm not sure what I want to color. I think maybe on this one, I'll just try to color in the flowers on the dress. You can't really see it. Well, I'm not really rubbing hard enough, or yeah, I love these colored pencils. Did I tell you what brand? I'm sure I did. Curd. I can't even figure that out. Okay. Curd Barkin. Can you guys see that? Curd Barkin. And I'm pretty sure she probably got them on Amazon. Well, I'm pretty sure she did because they came in an Amazon package. It's so funny when I walk out to my door and there's a package and I'm like, what did I order? Not my fault. Not my fault. Okay. I might have been able to do the whole dress, but I'm too afraid to do too much. I just wanted to kind of do this lady here in the middle. I love the clothes of this day, at this era in the 20s. They were so romantic looking. What was the movie I watched? It was Sally Fields was in it. And now I can't remember the name. But it was during the 20s. And she always had these really cool looking outfits on. Okay. To put a little purple on these butterflies. Maybe I'll get something, go back with a little darker purplish. How cute on the cuffs and the collars. I guess that's her hat. I wonder, would she wear a purple hat? Let's do a band, a purple band. Okay, now I want to do a green. And I'll find a green I like. That's pretty good there. Actually, that one's pretty good. So my guy's still working on the laundry room, but he's not here yet. It's not real early, but it's early, so I hope that he gets here. All right, I'm kind of concerned about going I can't fill it in really even. Let's see, I used to do circles as a child. Or actually more like a teenager. I love to color. Yeah, I think I'll go in circles and see what happens. I know you guys didn't come to see me color, but we have to do what we have to do, right? I've been kind of watching a little bit of, it's Joy Jungteek, I think is her name, because I've never seen her before. And, she does a lot of romantic journals, or actually a lot of prayer journals and things like that that are all full of lace. And I thought, you know, I'd like to do one of those the way she does it. I don't know when. Still trying to get my room organized, like I said. It's coming along. Okay, now it's kind of hard to tell what. I'm going to assume this is part of the dress here. And the streamers are falling down. Okay, I like that. Okay, let me just do her belt in the green. Alrighty. That's all I'm going to do for now. I kind of like to do her, but do the checks in different colors. But I'll have to come back and do that, I think, because it'll take too much time. Let me do a couple squares and see what happens. Let's see if I'm not being very neat. Because come on, be neater. Okay, I can come back later and do that. I think that looks kind of cool. The whole dress would be like a check. Okie doke. All right, let's try those out. I hope I get to use them more often. Oh, come on. I hope I think of them. I'm going to get a special kind of box to put these in. In fact, I do have a box, but I don't know. It might not be long enough. Let's see. Yeah, they would fit in that box, so I'll just have to get that out and try it. Nobody can see me. All right. So let's see, what do we have? We need a tag in here. So let's just make a tag of some sort, or we can put that on the back. I'm just looking for a piece of ephemera that we can use. I love that color green. Okay, there might be one. Almost everything I have in there is, let's see if I can get something like, oh, I could color these, but, oh, I'd be here all day. I think that would be a decent size for a journal card. Hardly any of this left. I've used so much. I could do this one. Yeah, I think I'll just use this one. I want to save that other one for something else someday. Let's just get this. Let's see, nothing important under that. it's pretty hot out. We're going to have cooler, I mean, our weather is definitely cooler than it was, but it's still, this morning I walked out there to the mailbox and it's still pretty hot. That piece there might be nice for something else, so I'll keep it. Okay. I would like to be done with this, and I can mail it out to you guys, somebody. So it needs a little glue. Why is it coming out like a... It just came out in a big glob right there. Okay. So let's get this on to something card. Just put some in here. Where did they go? Over here. On the side. That one's pretty heavy. Alrighty. Use my glue stick. Now, I don't know who it was, and I guess I don't need to tell you everything. Everywhere I see something, but I do like to make sure that I give everybody credit where credit's due. But I see, because I go into my little sitting room, I call it, and, you know, I'll be doing something like crochet, or, well, I'm not doing very good at crochet, but crochet or cross stitch or something, and I just let the videos run. I don't particularly pick one, and so that's why I don't always remember where things come from. Got a lot of excess glue here. Probably should have put that on my cutter, because that there is long enough to do another journal card or tag. It needs to dry. I don't think I got this quite straight first time. Black goes with everything, doesn't it? Okay, should have. Now, come on, help me. Let's see what's on the other side. I guess I should do this. So we have. Skinny little card. Oh, my glue is very hot, warm, melty. It's all gone. I want to thank all of my new subscribers, and I'm not close to 10,000, but it's moving up the ladder, which is a good thing. It's not going down. And I really appreciate those who are, you know, newly subscribed, and I definitely appreciate all my past subscribers and present ones and new ones. And I know there's a lot out there who watch, but they don't necessarily comment. And I've noticed I don't run ads, but I have been doing that little bit that shows up where, you know, like where you can buy glue. Like the weld glue is at Walmart. I think it's $9.99. And I think it's the same at Hobby Lobby too. But if I put that little ad in, it seems like I have more people that watch. And I guess the algorithm knows that you didn't. And today, or last night when I was uploading today's video, Thursdays, I saw a thing that said at the beginning of, or in the, beginning of my video, on my end, you guys can't see it, and it said no ad. So I think they're trying to tell me something. Okay, so let's see. This would have made a nice little side tuck too. Don't think we need one though. This fits in here. I trim it down. And I paper clipped all that, but I need something in there. Something in there. Something in there. And this folds out. Forgot what it does. I don't think there's any in here. This probably needs to be glued down again. So I was gonna try, because I saw somebody who's having a hard time finding a glue they like. I think they do use the Scotch Craft glue, the permanent, like I use. But you can't buy one now unless, you can buy one, but it's like, I don't know if it was like $10 or what it was, but it's ridiculous. So we used to get 4 for like $10. So it makes it hard for you to, that wasn't where that was gonna go, was it? That was gonna go in here. So I really can't put a tab because it'll be too close to the edges. So let's see here. Maybe I don't want to punch a divot on that one. See, that goes to the outside, so I could put something along that edge. I'm going to end up covering up the flowers unless I go this way. Let's see, what do we want along the edge? Maybe just a little bit of lace or something. Don't have much of that in here. Kind of want it wide enough to poke out a little bit so you can find the card in there. Okay, I don't have anything in this little tiny bit. One second. A little bigger one here. I don't want to go through here and pick out lace, you guys. It takes so long for me to decide. Oh, that's too dark of a color. Another piece of that, but I don't have very much that is like white-ish. It's all pieces of muslin. Oops, I must have cut that for a reason. Darn. Stuff it back in. I guess I could just put a piece like that and then stitch on it. I want to use things that, you know, are like this, just scraps. Too dark. All right. Nope. Matches, but that's a whole doily, I think. No, we don't want to do that. All right, I think I'm going to use that. Oh, this might work. Maybe if I just do this on the edge and I won't fold it over or anything. Let's just kind of look and see what that will look like. That'll be fine sticking out. Okay. Okay, do I want to, I'm just going to round the corners and make it a long tag. I'm not going to cut it like a tag because I'll be cutting these words off and I don't want that. I don't want the dogwood. I missed the dogwood already. It bloomed and it's gone. Okay. facing outward. All right, I could sew over this. I have black thread in the machine, so I don't know. Yeah, and then I have, my other machine has cream in it. Can't even get to the machine hardly. I've got stuff in front of it. All right, I'm going to try to put you on pause and try to remember to unpause you when I come back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. My phone's shut off. I guess I had it on some power saver. So after 30 minutes of my video, it just powered off. So I don't know. Anyway, so I kept playing around with this, and I did a few things because I didn't realize that the phone had gone off. So let me try to find out what I worked on. I made this little journal card for this spot right here with that quilt or rug or whatever it is. And then in here, I added I covered this envelope, and then I added this little skinny pocket that I had already made from in the past with leftover book page. And then I try to keep kind of the purple going in here, but that's a little bright, but it could be taken out. And I have this little pandas. I've had these charms for many years, and I thought, you know, I'm going to use them up, but it's something you can take off, and you don't have to leave it there if you don't want to. And nothing in this pocket yet. I'm just so upset with trying to get my phone to work the way it's supposed to, and just and then the guys, and then they were here sawing and nailing and all that kind of stuff, so I couldn't really do anything then. So I think I was putting this pocket on when it was my last, at the end of the first part of this video, and I just made a journal card that I made this on camera, but you didn't see it. You're probably lucky. Took a minute, as always. This doesn't want to go in. Close that. And then this was a die cut that I had, and I die cutted it out of a packaging, Amazon packaging, and then it really didn't show when I put this tissue paper under it. So I kind of went around it with the black pen to outline it. It's like, what do you call those? Tags, but they're tassels. They're tassels. So I just put that up there just to add to that page. And then inside here, we did this one. This is where I came back. I went to sew, and this is this one sewed up. And it goes into here. And let's see what else I did. Maybe back here. No, I didn't do anything back there. Oh, let's see what's inside here. That was already done. That's done. Could use a journal card inside there. Thought I did a lot more. But I guess that's it. So anyhow, I just want to stop back in and say goodbye, and don't forget to oh, my mind is gone just because I've been frustrated with all of this, trying to get back the camera back the way it's supposed to be and so forth, and it doesn't want to fit up here, so it's like wanting to fall down, and then I'm trying to hold it up, and you know, you push the buttons that you're not supposed to push. Sometimes I have like 3 videos just by making mistakes putting it up there. So, But anyway, everything is good. Everything is always good. And I put my pencils in a pencil box, and so that's good. And I started to color again in here, and they finally left. It's starting to pour down rain, so I got a little coloring done. So I hope next Friday will be done. If I can, with all this cleaning and everything I'm doing, I just haven't had time to sit down and make journal cards or tags or anything. So once I get things sorted, I might even have some to put in here, and I won't have to make every single one. But that's part of this, you know, it's all junk. Everything in here is junk. What was it I was going to put in here that was not junk? Well, this little dial wasn't junk. I had bought that, a digital, and this one wasn't really junk. But just about everything else is. Or part of, you know, where that's all I could use this for. That's all I had enough fabric for. So, that's what's going on right now. And then I'll be back for another video for something else over the first of the week. So you guys have a great weekend, and don't forget to subscribe and like and all that. It's been very quiet journal wise as far as people coming to watch, but sometimes I'll say that or think that, and the next day I've got, you know, 200 more views. I just, you know, you never know when people are actually gonna watch. So anyway, thank all of you for who are watching and commenting. I really, really appreciate that. All right, so we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.